Okay, we are starting. The video is on recording. And once more, before I start sharing my screen, for the past lectures, I've had a meeting with the admin, and I find out so many of the course notes has not been attached. So all this will be addressed within the weekend, everything, because you cannot do much without the course, the lesson notes, because almost all the templates are captured in the lesson notes, so you need them very well. So that will be sorted as soon as possible. And let's get started. Business analysis is so sweet. Business analysis, I dive into business analysis, it has, changed me, the way I think, and it helped me in what I call self-rediscovery. I rediscovered myself, and that is what business analysis can do to all of us here. Business analysis can transform you, the way you think. It can make you to be more important in the society. And what is business analysis? A business analyst, you go about solving organizational problems. You solve problems, not just problems, but complex problems. Imagine you, a whole Microsoft or Google or Facebook is now contracting you to help them solve a problem. Is that not big? That's big. Imagine you, a whole state, a whole local government, they have this problem and they're now consulting you to help them solve their problem. Imagine you, World Bank, all these big banks, Barclays Bank, Zenith Bank, they are looking for you to help them solve their problems. And that is business analysis, solving problems, using solutions to solve complex problems. We solve complex problems. It's not just little problem, complex problems. And that is what we are going to start looking at. How do we solve these problems? All right, let's look at what we have in our notes. Have a little example. We'll start from there. Okay, just like okay, it's not showing started sharing. Just a moment, it will pop up. Just size station. I've started sharing, but it's taking time to come up now. All right.
It is off now.
All right. Okay. Have little example we need to start with, but before then, Let's see the way we capture the introduction here. We say that business analysis is a systematic approach to understanding, defining, and solving business problems. Like I told you earlier, you solve problems. That is all you do. It involves identifying business need, assessing potential solutions, and ensuring that the proposed solution aligns with organizational objectives. At its core, business analysis aims to enhance organizational efficiency, effectiveness, and overall success. So you are a change agent, you drive change, you come to solve problem. What we mean by efficiency? Efficiency is innovation. Moving from one step to another in better direction. Bringing about change, systematic change, innovative change. And that is all we do as business analysts. We use different technologies to solve problems. We bring about different solutions to make sure that company is positioned very well for success. And any company that plays around business analysis or playing with business analysts, they are playing with their success. You see here, that's why companies do not play with business analysts. If they are playing with business analysts, they are playing with their success. That is the simple about it. Any company, any organization, any country that is playing with business analysis or playing with business analysts, they are playing with their success. And let me tell you one reason I cannot be comfortable going further in my business analysis class without mentioning it, because it's something that bothers all of us, whether you like it or not. You see the reason why Nigeria is in a big mess, in a big problem, is because Nigeria as a government, as an organization, they don't even understand what business analysis is. Most of us here, right from universities, everybody should be conversant with that word business analysis. But we do not know what business analysis is. So who are those solving those problems? In a country where we have, for me, I feel like at the moment, Nigeria is the most problematic country in the whole world, and the country do not know anything about business analysis. Then who are solving this problem is a big question. And it has been bothering me, and it has stopped bothering me, and whatever God cannot do does not exist. You know? Yes. Because we have countries that do not have problems. Countries that do not have problems are prioritizing business analysis. But countries that have the problem do not even know what business analysis is. And that is the situation we find ourselves today. You see, here in UK, even in secondary school, primary school, they have business analysts working with them on permanent basis. Every local government here in UK have more than 5 permanent business analysts. When I say permanent, then they have other contract business analysts. Then universities across UK, University of Westminster, University of East London, all of them, you see the way they pack business analysts everywhere business analysts. In my own company, UNISAV, we have more than 10 business analysts on permanent basis. These are not multinationals. And I've been in local government. I've worked with local government in Nigeria. I've worked with the state government. I know a lot of things, and there's nothing like business analysis there. You know, that is is a big problem for us because we don't have them. So who is solving the problem? That is what we should be. If we have to think about it, it might disrupt whatever I want to do. But I want to brought this to your attention that you are an important personality when you become a business analyst, and that's why you should take this business analysis very important. As a business analyst, it's not only that you are going to be solving organizational problems, but you start seeing opportunities. Where people are complaining, you are laughing. When people are running away, you are going there. You start behaving differently from other people. Every crisis, every challenge present big opportunities for somebody like you because you start seeing things differently. Because when there is a problem, there is a huge opportunity there waiting for someone to come and tap that opportunity. I'm talking from an entrepreneurial point of view. As a business analyst, you see opportunities. All the days of your life as a business analyst, you are going to be identifying gaps. All these gaps, you find a solution to fill in the gaps, and all these gaps, we have so many of them in where there is challenges, where there are problems. So the point here is that a country like Nigeria, where there is so much problems, there is so much opportunity, so much money. And that's why we don't see it, but we see white people, they always come into Nigeria to tap on these opportunities. Most of the companies doing well in Nigeria today are non-Nigerian companies. Looking at it from MTN, looking at it from Starlight, looking at it from name them, even Uber, Jumia. You guys should know that Jumia is a French company. It's not even a Nigerian company. All the companies doing well in Nigeria are non-Nigerian companies. They are not, even those that are doing well, they are no longer doing well. Those Nigerian companies that wanted to do well are no longer doing well. What are those people that are doing well? All the Nigerian banks, they are no longer doing well. Because the crisis in Nigerian banks, they don't even employ people anymore because they don't know what they are doing. They are not employing the right people. They are not doing the right thing. Or they are looking for marketers. Marketers are not going to solve the problems. Business analysts will do. But you hardly see any Nigerian bank. If you have any Nigerian bank that have digital transformation units, tell me. Some of us that are working in the banking sector, do they have digital transformation units? That is where the business analysts, them work. They don't have it. All they have is marketing units. They'll give you target, bring 200 billion from where? And that is why today, these new fintech are taking over. Let's give it another 20 years. You'll stop hearing all this Zenith and the coup. They're already struggling because they are not doing what they are supposed to do. They are not employing the right people. The right people here are the business, and they are the people that drive change. What the bank, some of them do, they come to Western world copy, but they can't maintain, they can't sustain. Why should somebody have his money and you cannot access your money? While there is a country where there's a lot of opportunities and these banks are not giving out loan, they are not giving out loan. Okay, if I tell you how many companies have been, how many banks have been pursuing me to give me loan. Yesterday, this is a bank. This is they have been pursuing me to take a loan from them. They want to give me 250,000 pounds to support digital technology university business school. This is our school. So many, if I show you so many letters, they have been coming. They want to support. I didn't apply. This is one of them, because this I just have it on my tape. That's why I'm showing you people. 250,000 pounds to support digital technology business school. I did not apply. This is not the only one coming. So many of them are coming. That is how a bank should work, because they know once you take this loan, they are going to get profit interest. But these other banks in Nigeria, they don't give. They do not give. So how are we going to grow? These people are just, you see banks where they are supporting small businesses, startups, and everybody thinks are booming. But our own banks, I just read yesterday on news that Zenith Bank, they posted 1 trillion profit. What are they using that 1 trillion to do? Because I know they should be closing their branches, because fintech has been taking over. So how are they making that trillion? From where? How do they make that trillion? And even that trillion they make, how are they going to invest that trillion? How many companies, how many startups are they supporting? How are they investing that money? I don't know. So they shouldn't be, we are no longer that illiterate that we just post this thing and people, no, it's no longer, if we have to question, how do they make that money? Because they shouldn't be making profit, because how do they make money? People are leaving them. That is it. They are not employing the right people. The right people is business analysts. You know, that's what I want us to know. So that once you become a business analyst, you should be able to know whom you are. You should be able to solve problems, complex problems. And let's move on. Because if I continue, if I become so emotional about Nigerian problem, we might not live here. Okay. Let's look at how business analysts, how they solve problem. Simple approach to solve problems. You see, in this example, we use what we call fishbone analysis. It's one of the analyses we are going to look at as we are progressing. A fishbone analysis to conduct and understand the problem facing these restaurants. And these restaurants, their problem is that customers are complaining that it takes too long to serve food. It takes too long to serve food in that restaurant. That is what they are saying. And if care is not taken, they will start losing their customers. And once they start losing their customer, very soon the restaurant will close up. Simple. Because you have restaurants, you are not the only one having a restaurant. There's chains of restaurants out there. If you don't give your customers what they need, they will go. And they don't need a marketer here to solve this problem. The marketers that have done their job, people are already coming to them, but retaining them is another problem. You need to solve this problem. So, to solve the problem, first you need to identify the problem. Identifying the problem. Once you identify the problem, then you look for the gap. What is the problem with the gap in the system? You find a solution to cover the gap, and that is it. Okay, in this case, customers complain that it takes too long to serve the food. The current situation, well, that is where you should start analyzing. Okay, this current situation that people are complaining of, that it takes too long, what is the current situation? The food takes on average of 14 minutes to be served. So 14 minutes and people are complaining. Okay, now we find out what the people are complaining of. What is the desired outcome? That is what we call to be. So in business analysis, if you are analyzing a situation or a process, you look at as is and to be. As is the current situation, to be is the desired outcome or desired situation where you want to be. To be here is that the food should be served not more than 11 minutes from the ordering. So if you remove 11 minutes from the 14 minutes, you find out that the gap here is 3 minutes. How do we cover this gap? We need to remove this gap from the current state. You cannot just remove it like that. You need to find a way to remove it. How you remove it is that you speed up the process. It's not easy to speed up. You might just, okay, everybody at your pace. No, it doesn't work that way. So to speed up this process, first, this is actions and requirement. Obtain more opinion from customers about their experience. Understand from customers. That is what you guys are going to be doing, what we call requirement gathering. You need to gather requirements from customers as well, gather requirements from people working in the kitchen, gather requirements from the people processing the food, gather requirements from the waiters. You need to gather all the requirements. These are the people we call stakeholders here. And then once you got all this requirement is interview. How are you doing your job? What do you think in this kitchen arrangement? Where is your challenges? Where have you been, challenged in this kitchen? You ask the restaurant, the chef in the kitchen, what is your challenge in this kitchen? You say the kitchen, the cook. I say, well, the only thing here is that this new gas cooker, I don't know how to use it very well. I've been trying, and you find out that is a pain point. The chef do not know how to use some of the equipment in the kitchen. Okay, you ask the waiter who is serving the food. Maybe the waiter struggling. He doesn't know how. Maybe he doesn't listen. He doesn't understand English very well. There's another thing. So by the time he's going to and fro to understand what the customer is, these are a lot of things that can cause delays. You need to understand all these things. Or you find out that in the kitchen, they have been using one Rickettsia gas cooker that doesn't work very well again, that need to be changed. All these things can be the things that are causing delays. During your requirement gathering, interview session from one person to another, then you find out what causes delay. Even the customers, why are they complaining? Why are they complaining that 14 minutes is too much? Some of them, they might be company workers, office workers. During that time, they come to eat. Maybe they just have 15 minutes lunch break. Within that 15 minutes lunch break or 20 minutes lunch break, they need to just go there, eat their food, and go back to the office in order not to fall into any problem in the office. So they already have this restricted time within their office. So they are looking for a place they will just go and eat, not a place they will just go and relax. So you find out that is why they are complaining. If you go to a place like, let me use Nigeria, VI, within that VI, as in most of the people working in VI are corporate officers. They have 15 minutes break. They don't go there to play around. 15 minutes, they should finish their food and go back to the office and continue their work. Or they receive a query or a memo. So any restaurant that will delay them, they are leaving you for restaurant that will give them faster services. So that is what you do. So by the time you collect all this information, it's going to help you to understand. And then you start doing the analysis. The analysis is, okay, these people, they have a point. Because if you don't really solve this problem, they are going to leave. And for us to do that, so what is causing this delay? The kitchen person saying he doesn't know how to use the new equipment, or that the equipment they are using is too old. It doesn't cook faster. And these are some of the things. Instead of using some of these old DC fryer, you can get a fryer. This new modern technology that prepares faster. And that is what you need to do. So as employees, what will help them provide faster customer services? Train employees to provide faster service. By the time you train them, change a lot of things, rearrange the kitchen, do a lot of things, you find out that it's taking them 14 minutes. By the time you finish this, they should be able to serve food even within 7 minutes. And you see, that is efficiency. That is business analysis. You must not use digital technology all the time, but in today's world, digital technology has taken over in businesses. That is why we are prioritizing digital technologies as a business analyst. Is just because business analysis is only digital technology. So that's what I want to simplify here. But we're still going to talk about it as we are progressing. Okay. Business analysis principles and its roles in organizational success. Business analysis principles involve systematic evaluation, identification, and implementation of effective solutions to organizational challenges. Its role in organizational success lies in optimizing process, just like we said, enhancing decision-making and aligning strategies with business objectives. Fostering adaptability and innovation. Innovation is key. By providing valuable insight and bridging communication gap, business analysis facilitates informed decision-making, ensuring sustainable growth and competitive advantage. That is what business analysis can do to organization. Okay, let's look at key principles in business analysis, things you need to have at the back of your mind as a business analyst. Number one, requirement gathering and analysis. You must know how to gather requirements properly and analyze those requirements. And for you to gather requirements and analyze requirements, you must know whom to gather requirements from, and that is stakeholders, stakeholder engagement. So for this number one to be successful, you need to understand number two. So requirement gathering and analysis. Central to business analysis is the identification and analysis of requirements. Requirement is need. I want you to understand it that way. Need. That is my requirement. Now we want to enter university, they say requirements before you can, the requirement in order to enter university. What does that mean? What do you need in order to enter university? So when you say business requirements, it means business need. What do the business need at this point in time to grow, to succeed, to make their customers happy? So that is it. For you to be a good business analyst, you must be able to identify and analyze business need. This involves understanding the need of stakeholders. You need to understand their need, like the customers in restaurants who are complaining. You need to understand their need or they will leave. If they leave, the company will go down. You need to understand the way the people working in the kitchen are struggling. If you cannot understand the way they are struggling in the kitchen, they cannot provide good services. And if they cannot provide the good services, customers will go and the company will collapse. If company collapse, those chefs there, they will start applying for another job. They might get another job elsewhere. The customers will go to another company and still eating their food, but the company has gone down. So, involves understanding the need of stakeholders. Like this place says stakeholders are customers. All the big men you hear, they are not just the stakeholder. We've done stakeholder analysis. You know that all these big men here, stakeholders are all the people affected by that business. Customers with eating that food, they are stakeholders. The chef in the kitchen, they are stakeholders. The waiter serving the food, they are stakeholders. Okay, you people who brought the money to set up this restaurant are equally stakeholders. All of you are stakeholders. You need to understand everybody's need in order to make the company work effectively. So you understand the need, document the need, that is requirement, and ensure that solution meet this need. When you understand the need, document the need, analyze the need, during the analysis, you are looking for solution to address the need. That is requirement gathering and analysis. So, but if you do not understand stakeholders very well, you are going to start suffering because you are going to gather wrong information because you are talking to the wrong people. So, successful business analysis relies on effective communication and collaboration with stakeholders. This includes identifying, engaging, and managing relationships with individuals or groups affected by or influenced by the project. So you need to identify the right people and talk to them. If you talk to the wrong people, they say for you, it's going to delay your project. You are not going to solve the problem as quickly as you should be. So your success relies on identifying the right people and talk to them and get the right information. Then the third principle here is business problem solving and decision making. Now you gather the requirements, you analyze the requirements through the right stakeholders. Then the next step is solution, getting the solution. How do you get the solution? During the analysis, you must we have different ways to look for solutions. We have brainstorming, we have gap analysis, we have root cause analysis. All this will drive down to understanding the problems, and every problem have a solution. And within the solution, during the solution evaluation, we have solution markets that we can go to look for solution. All these softwares we are talking about, they are all solutions. The kind of problem you are solving will determine the kind of solution market you are going to go to. Have solution markets. So if you have spare tire solution, I don't think you should be going to, I don't know if they sell spare tire at Use Market or they sell spare tire at Alaba Market, you know, or they sell spare tire at Computer Village in Lagos. So the kind of problem you have will determine the kind of market you go to. For instance, in our current projects, which you guys are working on, is software solution that we are looking for. And the software solution we are looking for is CRM system. I saw some of you already talking about type of CRM. So some of you talk about Soho and the rest of them, and that is good. We have, if we drill it down, we have what we call digital enterprise resources. All this, we call it digital enterprise. You can call them digital enterprise. You can call them solutions, digital solutions. We can call them softwares. You can call them applications. You can call them products. So you might be hearing all these names. They are all the same in business analysis. So now CRM solution is what you guys should be looking for, but it's not easy to just go there and get CRM solution in the market because there are so many CRMs. You need to understand the company size, the timeline, the budget. These are going to determine the kind of solution the company can afford at that moment. So these are problem solving and decision making. So business analysts are problem solvers. They analyze data, evaluate alternative, and facilitate decision-making process to address challenges and capitalize on opportunities. So now we all know there is opportunities out there. There's a lot of people who are looking for our businesses, our services, but we need to manage them. For in this case, let me use a help us a bit closer. Let me go closer to our projects, not be so generic. Now, to pay offers a lot of services. Mobile money services. They offer mobile money services. Creating banking for the unbanked community. And a lot of people are interested in this kind of business. But to pay do not have good way to manage these customers. Even to manage the lead, to capture the lead, they don't have it. They don't have CRM system. So how are they going to do that? Or you just talk to someone, you write it on the book, and you don't do that in this modern business. So they need a CRM system to help them manage the lead, convert the lead to become customers. The CRM will help you to manage these customers very well. Personalize your relationship with different group of customers. That's it. That's what we are looking at here. So we have a solution we are looking at. We already know we are looking for CRM system. But we need to understand what are we using this CRM system for, so that we know the kind of, because there are so many CRM systems in the market give you different features. We need a special CRM system for a special need. We need a CRM system that we can afford. We have a budget. We need a CRM system that we can implement within 2 months of this project. So these are the way you should be looking at this solution. We need it as soon as possible so that we can start getting lead, getting more customers. Because if we go now to launch our products, to-pay product. We don't have CRM system. All we need is that if I say, let us launch this problem, every of you will just talk about, let's go to Facebook and create advertisement on Facebook. That's it. That is marketing. Then you create that marketing campaign, and people are now asking questions. What is to pay? How do I register with to pay? It ends there in Facebook because there is no way we are going to be collecting. But if you have a good CRM system integrated with social media, create a funnel, as they are making inquiries, we are getting that inquiries in our CRM system. So the marketing team, so the sales team will be there getting all this information as people are talking about us, as people are asking questions. The sales team will gathering this information that will help them to convert all these potential customers to real customers. And with that, the business will start booming. So that is it. But if they don't have people that understand this, it's not going to work. That's why they need business analysts who have good knowledge of CRM system that will help them solve these problems. Okay. Adaptability and flexibility. Business analysis requires adaptability to changing business environments. Analysts must be flexible in their approach, adjusting methodologies and strategies to meet evolving organizational needs. One thing with business analysis is that you try to understand the market. You understand the trend. You try to navigate following the trend. If you try to fight the market trend, it's going to be difficult. So even if your stakeholders want it this way, you should be able to advise them. I said advise, not you. Don't say tell them. Don't tell them what they will do. Advise them what they will do. Even if they are not getting it right, you should be able to advise them. If they are changing, if they say they want it this way, and tomorrow they come back, no, I think market is changing. We don't want it this way again. You should be able to understand that market is dynamic. You can't say, no, this is our agreement. For instance, now, I can come tomorrow as the director in to-pay, as you people are already started working on CRM solutions. And I say, at this point, I think we need a very big, a very robust ERP, not just CRM. And you can't say, no, we've been working on this CRM for some time now. All you need to do is try to understand how do this fit into this, the problem we are solving. That is flexibility. If they're asking you to make amendment, you need to, as long as they are capturing it, the change that is happening within the project need to be captured and addressed. But you cannot say, no, this is not our agreement. We've already agreed that it's going to be CRM. How do you come now and start changing? I don't think these people are serious. You don't do that. As a business analyst, try to understand where they are coming from. Okay, now they said CRM, now they said ERP. Who tell you that ERP does not have some ERPs have CRM as well? So they might want to use one stone to kill so many birds. If they implement a robust ERP system like ERP Business Central, Microsoft ERP Business Central, that ERP Business Central have CRM within it. So these are some of the changes we are trying to. A business analyst, you must be flexible. You solve problem, use technology to solve problem. Technologies are changing rapidly. Things are changing so fast. If you are implementing a CRM system and you find out that that CRM system you are implementing has become obsolete, then you can quickly navigate and move to a better version as long as the company is ready to finance it. So that is flexibility. Process improvement. All we do here is process improvement. We don't believe in sitting one place or doing one thing forever. The world is changing. Before, we used Blackboard to teach. From Blackboard to whiteboard. From whiteboard to Zoom. From Zoom to, we use a Zoom slide. But today, you can see I'm teaching, I don't use slide. Things are changing. Are you seeing it? That is it. And the moment we finish here, you get your notes. These are changes. So many lecturers who are teaching that do not want to adapt to this new method of teaching, what is going to happen to them? They are going home very soon. Whether you like it or not, you are going home. If you are a teacher and you don't know how to use all this I'm using today to teach, I give you 5 years and you become a history. It's not about whether, that is what we call improvement, process improvement. Things has to continue to improve. Now, in the universities, I know so many of you, or so many of us that went through the universities, we never have what we call course portal. Excuse me, guys. So we do not have what we call course portal before, where people, because I saw so many of you, when you join this course, you say, this is not how we do it. We need to be receiving our, how do we download? No, that is not the way it happens these days. We call it LMS, Learning Management System. So many, it might not be so familiar with us. Even in our primary school, secondary school, university, we might not be comfortable or familiar with this. Sorry, guys. This boy is Zara. How can you put this family alone to be wondering everyone? Yes, sorry for the interruption. So, like what I was saying, we are in what we call process improvement. We must have to improve on the way we do things. And that's what we call process improvements. So business analyst plays a vital role in identifying inefficiencies and recommending improvement for existing processes. They contribute to the optimization of workflow to enhance overall organizational performances. Okay, just like I was talking about process improvements, in our various places of work, and if we have been, like, for instance, let me use a university like a University of Nigeria as an example. If they have a lot of business analysts, by now they should be making use of LMS, Learning Management System, where courses will be recorded. Students can fall back on those recorded materials, and immediately after their lectures, they should get lesson notes. But we don't have them. So the way some of us were taught so many years ago, that is the way they continue to teach them up to now. How can they be doing that? You know, things have changed. If you go to so many hospitals, if you go, they will start carrying file, looking for a file everywhere. General hospital, for that matter, they will say you don't have a file. They will look, they don't. Wow, how do they do that? All they need to just type your record in the system, and your whole system will appear. Everything about you appear. Your whole health record will appear. When last you came to the hospital will appear. All the treatment you have received since you are born is there. That is what we call your health record. But how can you don't have a health record? If you go to the university where you graduated, they will tell you that your file, somebody has stolen your file. Can you imagine that? That's the way they threaten you. You know, if a boy tries a girl and the girl do not succumb, they will threaten you, they will go and steal your file. You start panicking. Who does that? Your file, you shouldn't have it. Every student should have a record, digital record. Anywhere you go to the university, even if you go to the security department should be able to type your unique identifier, that is your registration number. Anywhere within the university you go, they should type that your record, your ID number, and everything about you should appear within the university. And that is it. But they will tell you that your file is missing, you have missing results. How can you have missing results? You wrote the exam, everything should be digitalized. They tell you that they can't find your results. How can you say that in this digital era? It's because they do not want to spend money, or they don't know what to do hiring the right people. Yes, I'm not saying that they should, we know that they don't know how to do it, but there's people who know how to do it, and these people are business analysts. They will help them to do all this. If you go to all these government parastatals, if you go somewhere, you see heaps of file. You don't know what is in that file. It has been there even before some of us were born. It's always there. And nobody tampers with those files because they are very important. And for what? All these things, we should have record, digitalized e-government system that deals with all these things. But we don't have them. And we are complaining there is no work. There is work everywhere in Nigeria, but we do not want to digitalize our system. Once a system is digitalized, everything will start working. That is what we call process improvement. We have been in one process for thy kingdom come. And it's not good. It's not good for a system. It's not good for organization. Let's look at some companies or some even churches. Do you know that if you go to some churches, or so many churches, not some, almost all, they don't even know their members. Who are their members? People are coming to that church every day. They don't have record of people attending churches. What should it? Every church should have a CRM system. They should know all their members. They should, from time to time, send message, visit their members. Just look at small digitalization or small process improvement. This man called Pastor this pastor said what God cannot do, you know.
Pastor Jerry Eze.
Pastor Jerry Eze, you see small application of digitalization in his way of worshiping. Do you see the improvement? Do you see the number of people he's controlling? That is what is now very popular globally. That is just a little digitalization. And that is it. Do you see so many of these universities abroad? Some of these universities who are worshiping, for instance, is just like one building, but it has so much effect. A lot of people are hearing about because they are highly digitalized. How many of you have gone to University of Nigeria, University of Ibadan, they have big community. It's a very big community, but people do not know them. They are not accessible. They are not online. Nobody knows about them. But some of them is even bigger than a town, a university. But these big universities, everybody is struggling to attend here in the UK. It's just a building. But everything they are doing is digitalized. So they are everywhere around the world. That's what I call process improvement. If you apply process improvement, if you digitalize, little business you do will go global. That is only if you can apply business analysis. I employ business analysts. Okay. Solution design. I'm just looking at time. Solution design. After you must have identified the solution you want to use, like a CRM system we have identified, you need to design the solution. Developing strategies, model, or system to solve business challenges. That is called solution design. You need to design the solution. Then risk assessment, identifying potential risk and propose mitigation strategies. We've captured risk during the project management, and then validation and testing. When you have designed and implemented your solution, then you need to validate and make sure that your solution is working. It's ensuring that the proposed solution meets business requirement before implementation. So that's it. And let's look at roles in organizational success. Number one, strategic alignment. Business analysis ensures that projects and initiatives align with overall strategic goals of the organization. This alignment enhances the likelihood of successful implementation and positive organizational outcome. Risk mitigation. By identifying potential risks and uncertainties early in the analysis phase, business analysts can contribute to the development of risk mitigation strategies, minimize impact and unforeseen challenges. So we already talk about this risk. We know the way we apply risk as just project managers, that's the way we're going to apply risk as business analysts. We need to identify potential risk even before we start a project. It's important, and that's why we have to start risk analysis, risk management, risk analysis. We'll talk about RAID early in our project management. So, enhanced decision making. Through data-driven insight and thorough analysis, business analysts empowers organizational leaders to make informed decision, reducing the likelihood of costly mistakes. You see, why so many of our even leaders, government leaders, they don't employ, even if they have political advisors. You know that political advisors, all these political, they should be all business analysts. Before you as a governor say anything, you must, consult your political advisor on that. And those people should be consultant. A consultant is a business analyst. But they will just appoint one person because they are a family member or because they are a friend or they contributed to the election. They make you political advisor. No. That's why you'll be making wrong decision. They don't help you because there's nothing they can. But every time a decision is made, a business analyst must be behind that decision. So you help them with decision making. You make suggestion. You suggest what they will do. You help them choose the right solution. That's any decision they make. Yes, they come out, they say we are going to do this. Yeah, decision making. That is what we want. But who are they behind? Who are the people behind that? You as a business analyst. Efficient resource utilization. Business analysts help organizations allocate resources effectively by identifying areas of improvement, streamlining processes, and ensuring that projects align with the strategic priorities. You do prioritization. So you see that a project manager cannot do much without a business analyst, because you business analyst, you do a lot. That's why I continue to marry these two role together. Even in my business boot camp, I pay them together. Then continuous improvement. We'll talk about continuous improvement. Everything we do is in life should be continuous. We should be applying continuous improvement. You can't be one place, call it stagnation. You can't be one place for a long time. Even if you are working in an organization and you are not getting promotion, it's not good. So that is continuous improvement. So in conclusion, business analysis is a critical function that contributes significantly to organizational success by fostering strategic alignment, mitigating risk, enhancing decision-making, optimizing resource utilization, and driving continuous improvement. Embracing business analysis principles empowers organizations to navigate complexities, innovate, and achieve sustained success in an ever-evolving business landscape. Because today's business landscape is evolving so much. It changes rapidly, very fast. And yeah, so we cannot go beyond this because of time. Next time, we are going to look at how business analysis can be applied in different industries. It can be applied everywhere. So you are a business analyst, you have no limit. You are limitless. You can work anywhere, even in a dustbin industry, you can work there. Even in toilet industry, you can work there. Anywhere, as long as it's business organization, you find your place there, because we are coming there to make things change. Coming there to change things, So that is your business analyst. You are required everywhere. And that's why I'm saying, as a graduate, your role, if you go to the internet today, that is a tip I'm giving you. your brothers, your sisters, your children, any course or things you want your children to or your brother to do, go to the internet and type that role to see if there is anybody looking for that opportunity. They give me mass commu. What do you mean by that? In today's era, I was given mass comm. They gave me political science. For what? In today's world, you go and waste 4 years. They gave me sociology. Thank God. Who is doing that in today's world? You don't do that. I keep talking about return on investment. Education is a trust investment. Now, you will go and waste 4 years there. And you will go and buy one share. Let's say you buy a share in Zenith Bank. And after 1 year, that share maybe just give you bought the share for 10 naira, and just after 1 year added it become 11 naira. You complaining, this share, I wasted my money. But you wasted 4 years in the university and you are not saying anything about it. You are comfortable. You come to social media and you be parading NYC certificates. You graduate from university, they're pouring you water, you're writing on there. Some people cannot get the boys to come and where they are going to graduate. I saw a woman carry ogene, music, that the child is doing matriculation. They gave my child. Let us shine our eyes, we have to stop all this. So many of these problems, we are causing it because we can't speak out. We are just comfortable. Just look at, just because one Nigerian, one small youth copper, blasted the government, and everybody is now receiving 77,000 NYC allowance, and so many of us, we graduated from university. Some of you will come here and be harassing me. I've not seen my lecture notes. Did you harass your lecturer when you are in university? They gave me psychology. Anyway, if you have any question, I'm here. Some of you will say I go on sick leave and I come back to.
And you came for us today.
Mr. Charles, honestly, this one passed lecture.
We still enter. They gave me a Greek.
You gave me that water.
They gave me both linguistic. Thank God. No.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
You carry Nigeria for mind.
They actually gave me one.
We are in business analysis. No, let me tell you. We are in business analysis. And I want to focus where there is problems. Business analysis is about solving problems. If I want to tell you more UK, I will still talk about UK, but Nigeria have more problem than you can use our analyze countries. As we are progressing, we analyze different countries, how business analysts are thriving in different countries. But in Nigeria, we have more problems. So that's why, like, if I close my eyes, there are so many problems to talk about in Nigeria. And where I'm an educationist, what we are doing here, so I'm equally comparing what we are doing here. This is a refined educational system. That is what we are offering here. And there we have a dilapidated system. What they give you in 4 years, I compress it and give it to you in 4 months. And you hit the market. When you are graduating, you feel renewed. Like I said, whatever course you are doing, or you study, or your daughter or your son is about to read, go to the internet and type. If there is no job opportunities, then forget about it. Like this business analysis that we're talking about now, go to the internet and type business analysis job. Boom. Then you see a lot of business analysis job there. That is how you want to know if you are on the right path. True or false?
True. Very true.
No type project management job. If there is no project management job in the internet, run away from my boot camp.
Yes, I've done that.
That is why I advise people.
There are too many.
Anything you are doing, before you invest your money, try to, if there is a, okay, you are reading banking and finance. I studied banking and finance. I never worked in a bank. Okay, go and type banking and finance job. If you don't see banking and finance job, you are wasting your time reading banking and finance. If you are reading law, go and type law. So you know if there is opportunity for you. That is the way it should be. So if you have questions, like today's introduction to business analysis, to open your mind about possibilities of business analysis, how business analysis can help you solve your own personal, because you yourself, you have a problem. That's why everybody who comes to my boot camp, you come here with baggages. And before you leave here, we make sure that all these baggages, you will take away all these baggages and renew you. You come here with problems. You are heavy-hearted when you are joining this boot camp. You know, after leaving this boot camp and you are not feeling light, renewed to go and strike, then you have been one of these people doing over-cuddling in this boot camp. You know? So that is it. So it just, we ourselves will have a problems. Look at where you have gaps and start solving your problem within yourself, within your family, within your, and then start expanding. Let people see that you, as a business analyst, you are like a light. Even in your church, try to bring innovation. Try to go, some of your churches, tell them, yes, you can have a Facebook account. You tell them you can connect online. Let the word of God is not about church. It's not about house. It's about making it touch so many people around the globe.
Mr. Charles, don't send us to church. You start so easy. You start
what?
For sick. Don't send us to church. Church projects near the end.
No, I'm not. I said any environment you find yourself, where people were very close to church as a people, any environment, wherever, I'm not asking you to, as a business analyst, you shouldn't be scared of any problem. You should not be scared of any challenge. You should be able to solve problems. Even in your church, schools, these are places that are very close to us. People should be able to see you as a change maker. You know, you are going to get jobs everywhere. There's so much jobs out there if you package yourself very well. Companies are always looking for business analysts that will help them solve their problems. You know, opportunities everywhere. You can start seeing things differently. What you never know that is an opportunity, you see it as an opportunity. You start doing it. You start creating opportunities, creating jobs for other people. Okay, Laju.
Okay, sir. So there's been some news making the rounds that business analyst roles are oversaturated, especially abroad, Canada, the UK. I don't know if you can clarify on that, because one of my friends actually.
Who is making that news?
Yeah, so I have a friend who is a business analyst, and she has that complaint. She's been, looking for jobs, and she's not been able to land any. So she was like, before you even putting your application, you see over 200 people are putting applications, that the roles, everybody has just gone into PM and BA, and the roles are pretty saturated. So if you say it's not saturated, okay, then I'll take it. I'll take it as that. Yeah, but that was the complaint I got though.
Well, everybody, some people, even last year, someone came to me, they said that project manager jobs are saturated. But what I'm telling you is that there's so many problems around the globe. If you want to know if there is saturated, the internet is there. But some people, you need to optimize. If you become a business analyst and you don't sell yourself, you don't market yourself very well, you are not going to get a job. Are you getting me? You need a good CV in order to get a job. That is one thing. You keep applying and you are not getting response. It's not because the job is saturated. Number one, so many of them claiming to be business analysts, so many of them are not really be good business analysts. You see that CVs these days are being handled by robots. You need to optimize your CV to navigate through the robots before you even get to the hiring manager. Every job these days. So you need a good CV. You need to understand how a good CV should, because AI are the things that do the screening now. Are you getting me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So AI does the screening, not human being. They have parameter. They are trained, they are set, they are configured to have a parameter. Every business analyst CV, they need what we call keywords. There's something the way it must before they can accept you and invite you for an interview. And then when you go to the interview, some claim that they're business analysts, and you cannot demonstrate that you are a business analyst. You need to demonstrate that you can solve a problem. What problem you have solved? How did you solve it? That's why all of you here, I try to make sure that you are part of a project. And if you contribute effectively in a project, if you close your eyes, you can talk about how that project went. That is what they want from you. But so many people who claim they're business analysts, they tell them, how did you approach? Tell us a situation and how did you approach that project as a business analyst? And they'll start talking blah, 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 blah. Because they never had any project. So a lot of people are navigating to IT without work experience. Most of the companies, what they need is practical work experience. And so many people do not have practical work experience. There is not much you are going to talk. Even if you are certified, if you have a certification from here to America and you don't have any practical work experience, there is nothing to talk about. Which project are you going to talk about? If you have participated very well in this project, you can close your eyes and tell the hiring manager how you implemented the CRM system for to pay limited. Are you getting my point? So it's not saturated. The market is open.
Yes, sir.
People are getting jobs every day. But some of you, if you do not know what you do here, at the end of the day, you are going out there to say the same thing. Business analysts, IT. What you are going to even say that IT industry is saturated, while they are telling you that there is so much demand for IT professionals. So you will be saying they are saying there is so much demand for IT professionals, and you'll be sending your CVs and nothing is happening. Yeah. So these are the things. So you don't listen to what people are saying, because they might not be doing it the right way. Everybody will claim that they are project manager, but it depends on how you got trained and how you become a project manager. Is another thing that is important. What do you know? How can you present yourself? That is another important thing. There's so much job out there. Companies are going abroad to recruit. You know, even here in UK, there are so many BAs in UK. They are not getting job here in UK. But so many companies are going to India and other countries to recruit BAs and bring them. But because so many of them here in UK, we are not well trained or they do not have experience. So many jobs, all they have is certification. They don't have any practical experience they can show for it. So that's all I can say about that.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Totally get it. All right, thank you. All
right. I have another class in 5 minutes time, and we don't have much questions, means that we, like, it's an introductory level here, so there's not much to technicalities yet to answer. Everything I said here is quite clear. So thank you for joining, and I didn't come here to blast anybody. I come here to tell us the gospel truths. And yeah.
Thank you,
so,
Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Appreciate
you for gingering us.
Thank you.
Thank
so,
you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank God
yeah.
for recovery.
Please still try and still rest well.
Thank you. And
Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, everyone.
all right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate you, Mr. Charles. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, sir.